You guys are gonna
Oh,
be really
cool.
mad at me. I don't
Oh
know
my
what the
God.
fuck is. No, I don't know what's happening. I just did something with OBS to get the audio for Discord separate, and for some reason, it wasn't picking all of that up.
Oh,
Oh,
God
son
damn.
of a
It's
bitch.
every fucking week,
Every fucking
Caleb.
holiday.
Okay, you know what? Let's just start over.
Oh
We'll
my
start from the
God.
top.
Oh my God.
This is a
Welcome
Backstage
to the
podcast.
everybody. This is episode, what is this? 6?
7.
7? Yeah.
I think we'd have it figured out by now.
Yeah, you'd think we
Okay.
would have it down pat, dude. You know,
Listen, I'm gonna
I got
blame
a
OBS on
routine,
this,
bro.
I'm blaming OBS. Okay.
Uh-huh.
They literally have a new beta software that allows me to separate specific audio sources. I was testing it out tonight to see if I could separate the OBS audio or the Discord
you
audio.
chose the wrong time to try new shit.
It was
you
working
coulda
fine earlier.
fucking did this while we were waiting.
Oh my God.
Bro, you know what? That's it. You know, I saw the title of this fucking stream. Dude, I'm gonna tell you who's shit in the fucking cat box. It's gonna be me when I come over to your goddamn house.
Good luck. We have one of those rotating ones, one of those like $400 ones.
I feel like you're doubting
fine.
AJ's abilities.
Yeah, I mean,
you will find me hovering over that thing in a rotation pattern.
I lived with the man for 6 months. I'm not doubting his talents. So, anyways, again, co-host Nomatar, McAllister Sweet Tea, new guest this week. Go ahead and reintroduce yourself because I'm totally a professional.
2 times. I'm Kristy. I'm from Labadie House. What's up? I love horror and wrestling and nerd shit. I do D&D stuff. It's vampires on Monday. Woo!
Woo!
Xbox
So,
Streams it.
matter of fact,
Be a good person and do a shout out on the chat there, bud.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I gotta find. Hold on. It's the same as your.
We're gonna get T-shirts, mate. It says gunkPunk's Backstage podcast on the front, and on the back, it's just gonna be the most embarrassing picture of Caleb on the back of it. And it says, "Hold on."
Hang on, I got one from the early days of Less Than Human.
Don't you fucking dare! You son of a bitch!
I'm in the chat. I'm in the chat. Find my Twitter.
Okay,
in the chat.
perfect. There we
it
go. Hold on. Let me see if I can do the
so
shout out.
smart.
There we go.
Thank you.
And now we have a shout out
Yeah.
done. There we go.
Caleb, don't forget to post it like in the description on the
Yes,
YouTube channel before you tell everybody to shut the fuck up.
I will make sure. God damn. We'll get to that section later in the video. So, as everybody knows, we do this weekly podcast where musicians and music enthusiasts talk about music and shit, and yeah. And Gio wanted me to tell you that your hair is amazing.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's like I don't even have my camera up.
It's Pravana. eBay, y'all.
Huh.
And we've got Sublime VR in the chat. Peter Griffin, thanks for reading. Yeah. Welcome in, Pecker Lips. All right, so this is the...
I'm a child, don't mind me.
What do you mean?
As soon as you said Pecker Lips, dude, I call people that. I call people that as an insult.
It's a good one. It's classic.
That and Peckerhead.
Yeah.
I just call people fuck stick. That's just my usual.
Calling people pecker just in general just needs to come back. Remember
I
that
know.
I've been at one time.
I'm trying to so bad.
Or like Peckerwood.
Peckerwood.
Yeah. No one says that shit no more.
Like I got this younger guy I work with. He's like 19, and he messed something up the other day, and I was like, "What the fuck did you do, Peckerhead?" And he looked at me like I spoke to him in a different language.
Yep.
Pecker Lips wanted me to say Peckerhead is their favorite.
I bet it is Pecker Lips.
That is a woman. So, oh fuck, we got a bot in the chat already. What the hell?
Shut them down.
Kill them. Ruin their life.
Do I have any mods in my chat? If you could, please. Thank you. Oh, look at Gio go.
Top of it, buddy.
Bam. All right. He threw down the band hammer there. That's a gamer reference for those of you who don't know.
Oh my god.
I know, I hate
God.
myself too.
I hate you.
Anyhow, all right, so let's get to the next segment of this whole podcast thing, and I'm gonna go ahead and pre-prep myself now,
It was the
so y'all don't fucking
transition shit.
Pre-prep.
fuck you. All right, fuck you, AJ.
Hi,
Anyways,
Mara.
let's go ahead
want,
and let's get into what we are doing with our guest today, which is kind of an interview segment thing here. Oh, I'm glad. I think the microphone picked that up more for
It did. I
OBS
thought you
than
were
it did
professional.
Discord. I'm
Mhm.
sorry. All right, so
Dude, we had almost half a podcast of me belching and rambling drunken nonsense. I don't even know why. That was like our best one too. That was when I went on that hot take over the freaking water bottles.
the 16.9 ounce water bottles.
Fuck those water bottles. Just round it up, you bastards.
All right, so we already know who you are.
Yeah.
So where are you / your band from?
We're from Tulsa. We're we're kind of all from Nowata. I think we grew up there together,
Okay.
and now we're from Tulsa. So, yeah, we've
I
been
mean,
playing
maybe
in
that'd
bands
be
together for a really long time.
Nice.
Makes me feel super old,
felt.
Yeah.
right? Like, what the fuck? Like, I remember coming over to your guys' house, listening to you guys fucking like play Deftones in your room on your shitty little fucking 3-piece drum set and your shitty fucking bass. And now I'm like,
Sounds like the first archery
whoa!
practice.
What do you mean? This sounds like some old Lights Out on Sheridan bullshit right there.
I know. We'd invite people over, be like, "So how do we sound?"
You sound
Like
like
shit.
shit.
Dude, yeah, our drummer and our guitarist, Noah and Kobe, they're twins. Kobe's my husband. They used to have a band in high school called Globe Mills, and it was just a Deftones cover band. They were like, "Come see my fucking band," but it was just Deftones. It was all Deftones. It was really funny.
At
all
least,
Deftones all the time.
All Deftones all the fucking time.
at least it's got to be
Everyone
anything
was
is
really
better
depressed
than.
and really horny.
That's Chino, man.
Hey, all I could
Everyone's
say is
crying and grinding.
at least.
Chino's hot stuff, dude. All he does is listen to Morrissey. He's just like feeling sexy all the time.
I know what to do.
Hey, at least it's better, and I can honestly say this: it's a lot better than the very, very, very first rendition of Less Than Human from 2010. Because back then we were.
Man.
When's everybody gonna get here?
This is the best thing to happen that day.
Oh my
It's
god!
crazy. Man, if you think back that long, Caleb had all of his teeth back then. That's crazy.
Fuck you, asshole!
He was fun to be
Okay.
around
Pop
back
him
then
out.
too.
You know what?
Pop
Fuck
him out,
you.
Caleb. Pop him out for the chat.
I'm
Do it for
not
the
popping out. I'm not popping out my teeth. Fuck you. All right. So next question is, how did you guys get
Oh, is it dinner
started?
time, puppies? I'm so sorry. Go on, don't mind me.
We actually like it sounds okay. It sounds sad. It's not fucking sad. Kobe and I, when we first
You
got married,
fucking
we
tell 'em.
tried to have a baby. That shit didn't happen, and I was like, "Hey, let's start a band instead," and we did, and that was like 2010. So, but like, I mean, like I said, we've known each other since we were like 14. So, like, they've been in bands for fucking ever. But then that happened, and I was like, "Hey, let's fucking start a band instead," and here we are, doing shit.
There you go.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna kind of name drop here for you, because I remember back in specifically, I believe it was 2016,
I think I was gonna bring this up.
when before it was Labadie House,
Ah, yeah.
you
Yeah, we were-
were, and I remember that because the band I was in back then, we actually played the same. I think it was the Yeti, wasn't it?
The one I threw up at? Was that the one I threw up at?
I don't remember you throwing up, but I remember there was the top 4 bands that were on the road to Rocklahoma. It
Okay,
was
not
you
the one I threw up
guys.
at.
It was you guys, Chemical Peace. I think it was
Uh-huh.
Grind, and who was the 4th band?
Shit. It
I've
starts
never
with
heard
an
of
S.
them.
It starts with an S, but it's not shit.
No,
But it does start with an S. What the fuck is it? I don't remember. But yes,
yeah.
not the one I puked at.
See, I remember you guys as For the Wolf, and it wasn't until my wife had pointed out, she's like, "That's them," and I'm like,
Yeah.
"What?"
Yeah. We
But
just
yeah.
like when you've been a band for like as long as we have, you just go through a lot of fucking shit. And
Yeah.
like after about like 8 years, because I mean like we ended up getting signed by Horror Hound Records, the same record company that, or the same record label that does the Horror Hound conventions up in Ohio and Indiana. And
No shit.
they had like Harley Poe helped get us signed onto there with them. So Harley Poe's our label mates. But we did a lot of shit. We were like touring, and then once we got signed with Horror Hound, we were like, instead of touring, we were like hopping conventions, playing conventions, which was really fucking sweet because we met all kinds of fucking crazy ass people. Clint Howard came up to us and said he fucking loved our fucking shit, and I was like, fucking crazy. And of course, I was at the merch booth, and like Kobe ran and told me about it, and I'm like, why didn't you fucking come and grab me? What the fuck? He was
How
like, "Oh,
dare
you're so
you?"
cool. You sound like fucking those fucking bands from the '80s," and I'm like, "Oh, cool." So, but yeah, after like a million fucking lineup changes and some like, because when you're in a band with your family, like shit can get intense, and
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
but it's also fun at the same time. It's like way fun, but you know, and also our 20s,
Yeah.
just shit's going on. It ain't good, none of it. So we decided to change our name because we just kind of felt stuck, like we were writing stuff, but we didn't like any of it, and I don't know. The name change kind of gave us a new life on things. So
There you go.
here we are.
Yeah.
So I was always wondering that, like why you guys changed your name, but that's cool. Like I kind of get that. Like I've been
Yeah.
in a plethora of bands that never went anywhere. Sorry, Caleb, but
Fuck you. Just fucking
like,
throw it out there, asshole.
but it wasn't until like this most recent band, like that I actually started writing songs. I was like, oh, I like this shit, and I got with some like-minded musicians, and I'm like, hell yeah, I like this shit even more now.
Yeah.
But I get that.
All right.
Yeah.
So the next one we have here is current arrangement.
Current arrangement.
Fuck you, no. So like the members of your band.
Oh shit. So it's my husband Kobe, and then he plays just guitar one because him and Jeremy switch off. Uh, the second guitar is my brother, um, Jeremy Wallace, and then Noah is Kobe's twin, his brother, and he plays drums. And then our friend Ryan plays bass.
Very nice.
I think this is like the best lineup we've ever fucking had. Like shit right now is so good. It's so good. Like I just recently heard because we're recording right now. I just did the last of my vocals and we did the last of the guitar last Sunday or the Sunday before. I think it was the Sunday before. Uh and then we did the other songs. Dude, it was wild. We fucking like we went to the Bartlesville Theater and
Mhm.
all the guys were on the stage and the drums were mic'd. They had outside like external mics, but then they were also like linked in. And then there was a binaural microphone that our producer had, and he just had someone sit in the center of the room. So like that's gonna be all fucking mixed together. And I heard like I heard it unfucking like edited, like just raw, just everything together raw. Dude, it sounds so fucking wild. It's that binaural microphone's so cool. And like he blows an Aztec death whistle in one of the songs and like stands behind
Ew.
the microphone so it sounds like it's fucking pew. Oh, it's so fucking cool.
Ooh, I'm
But
excited to
yeah.
hear it.
Badass.
Yeah, May 19th, y'all.
Hell yeah.
Fucking May
Hell
19th.
yeah.
May
Woo!
19th.
Okay. So the next one is, who are or what are your influences for your music? Writing style, music style, all that.
I don't know, it's so hard. I have a question.
Tell me about it.
Like, we're all kind of music junkies. Like, just whatever we can get. Like, I need it. Like, y'all got any more of that music, you know? So there's so much. And also each member of the band is they just their influences are different from mine or different from Kobe's to Jeremy's because Jeremy like his leads are like very like 80s hair metal inspired but like while
Okay.
still being punk and he's that type that like he loves that shit so like that's the vibe he brings and like Kobe's like very Green Day replacements kind of but like I don't know we all listen to everything so like and I think like because you've heard us live like we kind of just play everything.
Yeah,
Like
you do.
I call us
Yeah,
alternative punk because I don't know what else to call us. Like literally, there's like doom lines mixed in with like some hardcore. Like this new EP is gonna be pretty fucking hardcore. There's a lot of fucking screaming on it,
Hell
so
yeah.
it's gonna be crazy.
Okay. Well, you technically answered two questions in one there.
Oh no,
Well,
yeah.
the next question is, what genre are you? Um,
Oh yeah.
yeah. Before I
I
get on to
forgot we
the,
made this list.
yeah, dude, I've kept a list ever since we talked about this. I've kept the list.
We've just been struggling to get people on because you picked the most awkward fucking scheduling.
I'm sorry that it kind of works to an extent, but it doesn't. Deal with it.
You know what?
Anyways,
Because
I'm
of
a,
this damn schedule, I forgot today was Thursday. I thought it was Wednesday.
I know. I'm sorry. No,
I'm just over
okay.
here impressed that he was asking all these questions. I thought he was just pulling them out of his ass. I
Yeah.
was like, oh fuck, look at him go.
I shouldn't have said anything. Damn it. No, and the Thursday thing is on you guys. Y'all wanted to do Thursday.
Hey, look, we were trying to be nice to Theta, and unfortunately, I mean, RIP, he's not dead, but he's not with us.
All right. So, Gnome, AJ, do either of you have some questions you want to ask before I move on to the next one?
What's the story behind the name Labadie House? Like, did that come from anywhere? Or...
Yeah, like so there's a house up in the Osage Hills and it's spooky. Um it's just if you look up Labadie Mansion and like ghost story, there's like a lot of ghost stories that like surround the house.
I've heard.
And like
Okay.
living around the like Bartlesville Nowata area, like we just hear about it all the time. And like you can't go out there because someone's got a gun and they're making sure that you ain't coming there. So don't go out there. But
It's kind of
there's
like one of
like,
those protected areas.
oh yeah, like the Labadie family is like pissed and they're like, none of that shit happened. Fucking fuck you, get off the fucking lawn. But like I've got a gun also. So it's fucked. But
Hmm.
it burned down. So there's only like the chimney and stuff remaining. But like
Yeah, it
they
was.
say if you're out there at 3 a.m, you can see the whole house still standing. You know, shit
So I'm
like
hearing
that.
road trip. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
Just be careful. Wear your bulletproof vest.
Listen, if you shoot
of course. I
first,
mean, that's almost anywhere in
then
Oklahoma anymore.
Fuck, yeah.
if you shoot first, you have nothing to worry about. You
Listen,
just
I'm
better
shorter than
hope you're
everyone.
aiming. Listen,
I'm
we
shorter
know
than
when.
everyone else. Everyone else is the bullet sponge.
Oh shit! I left the damn in my bathroom again. It's hot as shit in my bedroom.
Ooh.
Sorry, I
That's
came in
cool.
here because like I've got some like gunk under my fingernails from work.
Ugh.
God damn it, Caleb.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Look, I'm an HVAC technician. I have to play in the dirt.
I'm a repo man, okay? That's different stories. But anyways, so I'm gonna
Listen,
ask
we're not
this.
talking about your fucking opera.
Okay, no, not about that. I'm actually
Little
a
glass
repo
vial.
man. But anyways, so I'll ask this question and then
I'm
we'll
gonna
kind of
get your
move on.
organs.
AJ, what did I tell you about telling people my secrets?
Look, man, I'm not the one that posted their face all over the fucking internet.
Shh.
Keep mine to a
Anyways,
minimum. Usually there's hair in front of it.
okay. So, Kristy, what is either yours or the band's, but in this instance, since you're the one here, what is your favorite local and favorite big name venues to play at?
Oh man. Okay.
Local you can also give two answers for local. You can do a small venue and a big venue, or just focus it all in on your favorite,
Yeah.
just to give some variety in there.
What is my favorite now? Today. What's my favorite today? Man. Small venue, I'd probably say. And we're talking Tulsa local? Tulsa.
Um,
Yeah.
Oklahoma.
Just Oklahoma
Oklahoma.
in general.
Yeah.
Okay. No. Like I I think Badass Renee's is probably my favorite small one. Just because like they always are good to the bands. The sound is good. Like it's not really in a great location and that's unfortunate, but like they pay out and that's something that you don't really find at a lot of places. Like they don't pay out well and like I've always gotten a good payout there. Uh and everyone that comes out there is real cool and chill and yeah, the sound is fucking great. It's like small venue, probably Badass Renee's. Bigger venue. Um, man, probably Vanguard. Like, I mean, I like the Canes. The Canes was fun, but I don't know. It's weird. Vanguard's more comfortable.
Yeah.
You know what it's like? You know what it's like? It's like the one time I got into an elevator in like a really fancy place and I wasn't supposed to be there and like this couple like came onto the elevator and like I could just feel them staring at me with their fucking rich ass fucking outfits and like shit like that. That's kind of what it feels like. That's kind of what it feels like when I play the Canes. I'm just like I shouldn't be. This isn't where I don't belong here.
I will say the
Yeah.
Canes kind of has a country vibe to it to an extent.
I love that though. I
Yeah,
fucking
I
love
mean
it
it's nice,
because it's like
but
old country. It's like old
yeah.
old timey
Good country. Hell yeah.
Good old Conway
But
Twitty.
good shit.
hell yeah, man. Don't you fucking talk shit on Conway. My mom's ghost will rise up and bitch slap you.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
But no, I get what you mean with the Canes and Vanguard difference. I fucking love the Vanguard. It's it's big. You could pack out that bitch and feel like you're playing in a goddamn stadium, but it's also small enough to feel very intimate with like the first 6 rows of people.
Especially
Yeah.
since they redid it. They
Yeah.
redid that
Oh
whole
my
Oh
stage
god,
area.
yeah.
I know.
As
It's
So much
so
better.
beautiful in there.
so long as you're not playing a floor show there.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, I don't think they do that anymore. Thank
I was about to
God.
say, do they even do that anymore?
I don't know the what 2 or 3 times Lights Out on Sheridan played there. We were forced to play on the floor. They're like, yeah,
Yeah.
we don't think we're gonna get that many people, and then we're like, there's like not even 2 feet between AJ and our lead singer, and then the crowd. It's like,
Oh my
guys,
god.
come on, we kind of need some
Have more
space here.
faith.
Like, I remember that's how it used to be all the time. But now it seems like I've gone to local shows where there's like 20 people show up, but they're still playing on the stage. And I'm
Yeah,
like, I think they've gotten to the point where they're just like, you know what? It doesn't matter how many people show up. We're just gonna get the stage active.
yeah.
Because I think they had enough complaints from me whenever Lights Out played
Oh
there.
God.
I was like, dude, I can't fucking hear anything.
No, that was the worst part of it. We couldn't hear ourselves, so we didn't know if it was right on or. Oh god, that sucked. I hated that part of it.
Yeah, it was
Um,
awful. I would have to stand off to the side to hear my guitar parts, and then I'd be like, "Oh shit, I'm supposed to be singing."
just quickly runs over, knocks over the microphone. Fuck!
I kicked over my beer a lot, and that pissed me off.
That happens too, unfortunately. No. Well, I think we're at the point now that I'm gonna ask this before we switch into the new segment or the next segment of the podcast.
This
So
is where you go from being a guest to being a co-host.
Whoa!
you get to get involved.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
So before we get to that, though, I'm gonna ask our resident comedian here. And that's what I'm gonna refer to you as.
Fuck off.
Come on, you've always got some good ones. So AJ, do you have any funny questions you want to ask? Just random off the top of your head.
Ooh, I love this. Yes.
Um, I'm gonna go with like a staple of mine. Is there a food that you prefer not to eat before you go on stage? Like, it gives you like the bubble guts or like the hot snakes or something.
Bubble guts or hot snakes? Nothing to give me bubble guts and hot snakes, but I like no dairy, like no dairy at all. Like I will not
Oh,
like
you get
milkshake.
phlegmy.
Yeah. Well,
Ugh.
Yeah,
I'm allergic to everything, so I take allergy
oh my
medicine every
lord.
day.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's bad. I've got bad asthma. I'm on like Singular and Zyrtec D every day and steroid inhaler.
Damn.
So
Jesus.
yeah,
Jeez.
I got to keep that
It-
phlegm away from me.
I get the dairy thing. I've done that once before. And then like
Ugh.
in the middle of our set, I'm like pulling the mic away from me and just hacking. And I'm
Ugh.
like,
I don't,
and the worst part is when you're on stage, you don't want to spit it on a local stage. I mean, if you're only there for a night,
No.
then go for it, man. But like,
Oh
you
yeah.
don't want to spit it out into the crowd. We're not that hardcore. We're not fucking Manson or
Not
somebody who's
Gigi
spitting
Allen.
shit on people.
Fuck
Yeah,
that shit. I'll throw shit at the crowd. Let's go.
fucking shit on the floor. But
Yeah, no, the second time I puked on stage, it was because I had 5 teeth pulled 3 days
Oh.
prior.
oh,
And so all I had was mashed potatoes and fucking pudding.
Oh
And
no.
it's Bartlesville's not Mayfest. What the fuck do they call their fest up there? Sunfest? And like we were playing We Own the Moon and I hit that last note real hard and and fucking I turned to the stage this way, which thinking about it now is hilarious because like the crowd's in front of me. I was trying to keep the crowd from seeing me just hurl on the side of the fucking stage, but we're outside. I just showed other people that I was hurling, and it was all fucking pudding, dude. It was so fucking gross.
God.
And
Oh,
like I
that's
looked
the
up, and
best.
my bassist was like, I was like, "Do I look okay?" And he held out his shirt, and he's like, "Just wipe your face." And I was like, "Okay." And then we played like the rest of the set. And we got second place. It was a battle of the
Oh,
bands. We got second place. Like, bitch, I puked on the stage and then I sang like 4 more songs. And this is the second time I've done this. I think I should have won first.
Welcome into the
That's
chat,
fair.
Apt War
Rude.
Elephant, and apparently they said that you threw up on them. Actually,
Oh, that's our bassist.
Oh.
That's James. I didn't throw up on you. I threw up on the side of you.
Like
He
how
was
Becker
just
looks
standing
like,
there.
What? Fuck yes.
dude, why were
some-
you in the way?
He may have gotten some splashes, but I did not puke on him. He's
Is
making
that a
it
new
sound
thing
like
that
an
we can-
exorcist on his ass. I did not.
Listen.
Is that like a is that like a new thing we can add to the bassist profile? Like they're also a backsplash for vomit.
I
Yes.
mean, yeah,
But then you have to
probably.
add guitarist too, because the first time I puked on stage, I actually puked on Kobe.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay.
All
so
I had
guitarist
was
and
water
bassist
that
now
day.
share equality.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so he got the cleaner one at least.
I know. Well, I didn't puke on James. He's being over dramatic. I puked on the side of him. He may have gotten a splash, and then I wiped it on his shirt. But he told me to wipe it on his shirt. So
Oh, he's just
Not a
laughing in the
problem.
chat now.
not my chair, not my problem. That's what I say.
chair is that?
Whose chair? Yeah, right.
What about a chair?
Yeah, right.
I need
Yeah,
to turn on the
right.
fan. Hold on. It's hot.
Oh, look at him.
No way.
There he
He's the
goes.
king of the
Let him go.
trees.
I'm
He's
the
the
tree
tree
meister.
meister.
Look at him. Look at him over there. Johnny Hammer Sticks. Just hammering away. I've loved
No
that
way.
video so much.
Oh.
Dude,
No
yeah.
way.
All right.
4,
No
5,
way.
6, 7.
You're right.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
What the
Drinking out of
fuck?
cups.
Yeah.
All right, anyway.
What am I hearing right now?
I will send you the video after we're done. You can watch
Please.
it. You've probably
baby.
seen it.
Yeah, it's great. If you haven't seen it, you need to see it.
Okay.
I used to have it set as my ringtone when I got text messages for a long time. Him just going, yeah, right.
I love it. I used to have
But-
Ron Simmons saying, damn. That was fun.
Right now it's
Okay.
a Jawa noise. But
So,
I'm trying to think. Do I have another goofy question?
Goofy
Oh.
time.
Man, I had one, and then we started talking about drinking out of cups.
I know. Sorry, my bad.
Oh no, no, it's my fault for having ADHD. If you had to perform a task, like a job of any sort, we'll say you know every job on the face of the earth, right?
Every job.
And like anything and everything, you know it. You're a master. But you had to perform this job, just one task, not the whole job, not an 8-hour shift,
Uh-huh.
on stage while performing. What job would you choose that you feel would be like a challenge or the easiest one to get through?
I have to do a job, but
Yeah,
like
you have to do a
sing on
job
stage at the same.
and
I take
sing
my
at the same
job.
time.
I have to take my job to my other job. Is what you're saying?
Mm-hmm. Or any job in general. Like if you think like,
Man, you know what? You know what? I'm an embroiderer. I would just do my embroidery on stage because you know why? I'll just like pick out a logo that's like 45 minutes long, and all I gotta do is set the motherfucker, and then like I can perform the set. I might have to stop a couple of times to change a bobbin, but like other than that, we'd be fine.
bet. There we
At-
go.
At
Look
least
that.
she's efficient.
I would pay to see that. I would pay to watch
It'd be
somebody
cool.
like fucking throw down
Yeah.
on
And then
their
and then-
vocals and embroider at the same time and just have the concentration for both.
Well, I don't need the concentration. It's a fucking machine. I'd go beep boop
Oh,
on the robot. I tell the robot what to do, and then the robot
oh,
do.
that's fair.
Yeah.
There we go then.
It puts
doesn't
it
pay
puts
attention to
pictures
change.
on polos,
Put pictures on the polos.
so the dads can go on the golf course,
Fuck yeah, I need to come
show
get
each
one.
other their cool new polos. Actually, I'm doing a lot of really cool stuff this year. Like Highly Observant, he's an artist in town. Really cool. We've been doing a couple of his shits out there, and like beanies and shit. They're so fucking rad. They're so rad.
Nice.
Nice. I might
Alright.
have to holler at you.
Ooh.
Come do it, Mythic Press, y'all.
Bet we've actually been
Shameless-
looking for
shameless
a place
plug.
to get. That's not a shameless
Mythic
plug.
Press.
That is a motherfucker. We are a local podcast for local people, and that is a local business from a local artist.
That's
Yep.
right.
All right.
We just
it
localed
local,
the
y'all.
fuck out of this local show.
Yeah, bruh.
Reception
Have you
there.
ever localed before? Have you even
Once.
localed?
Do you even local?
I got scared.
He lost part of it when that top row came out.
I fucking hate you.
I'm gonna come to your funeral and I'm gonna pull those dentures out and hold them in the air. Be like, this is the last time I get to make this joke.
I'm
And
done
then
with you.
I'm just gonna lay them on your chest to see if you're faking it.
All right. Well, with that, are you guys ready to transition into our next segment? Well, here we go. Next segment.
Oh God, it's me again.
Yep. This is hashtag just vocalist thoughts with McAllister's sweet tea. What do you got for us today, sir?
Yeah, so, yeah, Kristy, I don't feel like you've seen any of these, but this is the part where they came to me to do a corner about things that I think about while I'm on stage.
What really grinds his gears?
Yep.
Yeah, it's basically like Peter Griffin's What
Interesting.
Grinds His Gears.
I love
So, man, the thing that's been bugging me, and like I've honestly thought about this one on stage too, because it happens a lot. It happens a lot to people. It's like, how the fuck does Tupperware stain so goddamn easily?
I just got
Like,
done
it's
fighting
meant,
with the
Fuck,
Tupperware
right?
to try and get it to stain out. It doesn't work.
like
Dude.
it's meant for fucking food storage, right? And like, oh man, I had some fucking bomb ass spaghetti last night. I'm gonna put this shit in here, have it for lunch. Not even gonna microwave it because work life too hectic. I'm just gonna eat that bitch cold. You bring it home. Now you know I usually wipe my shit out even when I'm at lunch. I'll bring paper towels with me. I'll wipe that shit out so it's easier to clean when I get home. Get home. Why is that motherfucker pink now?
Dude, I got 2
Even the
Tupperware
lid.
bowls that are that way.
Even the fucking lid is pink, and it was blue before I got there.
Sir.
Did you get? Was it your Tupperware that you took home? Or did you take your buddies?
Man, no, it's my Tupperware, man. I'm the only one that packs his lunch and brings it to fucking work because everyone else is like, I make so much money. I'm just gonna buy food all the time. But I don't know why they sounded like a fucking Valley girl. But
I think that's up to standards for HVAC guys.
nah, I think it's this fucking internet installers walking around all prissy, fucking whistling everywhere they go.
Well, this
Hey,
guy
it's
has to
because
whistle, you know.
Try to get my customers' attention. They can't see me.
Yeah, they think he's whistling at him. It's actually just him bending over in the wind catching his asshole.
Oh shit.
But yeah, that's what's bugging me. This is a fucking stained Tupperware. And you look, dude, look, you go on Facebook, you go on YouTube, you go on Twitter, you go on. Stay away from Twitter. Don't look up shit on there. There's
This
all
is
kinds of
wild.
weird. That's the wild west of the internet. It's
Yeah.
like Tumblr was back in the day. It's like, oh man, hell yeah, it's my favorite video game.
Chew on
What
that
is
shit,
that
you little
woman
fuck.
sticking inside of her?
Whoa, hold on.
But
Was it,
yeah,
I
you
saw.
go on
Oh, go ahead.
anywhere on the
Continue, sorry.
internet. You go like it's like fucking mom forum or something like that. Some kind of vlog from a mother of 12. Like, there's a million tutorials of how to get this shit off your goddamn Tupperware.
No.
Have
Doesn't
you
work.
tried any of them?
I've been seeing a
Yeah,
post floating around.
dude.
I was like, how the fuck does Dawn dish soap get grease off ducks, but not fucking tomato
Not
stains out of
off
your
my
Tupperware?
That says a lot
right.
about the fucking plastic in the Tupperware, though. Like,
I mean, it's
Mhm.
durable as
what the
shit.
fuck is that? It's durable, but like, how many cancers can it cause?
That's what I
in
was
my
about to
house.
say.
You
I'm just
know?
one microwave close to
Like,
the big sleep
I
in the forever box.
Yeah.
If only.
yeah, it sucks. It sucks because Tupperware is plastic, and we've all known that plastic is real fucking bad for us. But like in my line of work, being an HVAC technician, I can't take Pyrex with me, or I'm eating shards of glass with my leftover chicken.
Gross. Nobody wants that.
Nothing
No,
more delicious than a handful of fiberglass.
no,
Love it.
nobody wants barbecued chicken that has like little bits in it that you can't see, or they
Dude, I
catch your
use
eye as it's already like too late
Oh,
to
dude,
pull back.
Unless you
that
do,
shit.
then good on you. You
I
live
mean,
that life.
Yeah, I mean, you go ahead.
No,
Let's see
no
how
shame
long
zone
that
here.
internal bleeding keeps
Yeah.
you around.
woo.
Oh,
Man, I use
God.
Tupperware bowls for SpaghettiOs and cereal.
I was like, I've seen you use it for cereal, you weird
Yeah.
fuck.
Hey man, I get more
Hey, I've
cereal
used
in the
Tupperware
bowl.
for
All right.
cereal.
It feels off. Listen,
Yeah.
I'm just sitting here like
Dude,
No, I
that is
use
a
for
bigger
fucking
bowl.
cereal.
it's a
I
bigger.
got these. I got these. I got
She's
these
got one of those
souvenir.
Halloween candy bowls.
No, close
Just
though.
the
Pretty fucking
one.
close. It's
The one of
it's
the ones with the hand that like drops down anytime you try to take a bite.
no, I don't have one of those. And
That's
like I want one though, but the one I have is actually right behind me and it's like a witch's cauldron and it lights up and it looks like fire and stuff. It's really cool.
that's dope.
That is
Yeah.
awesome.
Come by our house on Halloween. It's real cool. We've got like
Like,
7, 8 animatronics that sit out there and fucking you know.
Dude, just
could you imagine having one of those bowls where the hand dips down? That's a weight loss
I want
product
one of
after
those.
that.
you're like, man, I'm
Uh,
really
Eat
hungry.
cereal
Oh, it
out
doesn't
of
want me
a
to.
plastic spoon.
What my cereal mentions? Let me have my goddamn Cocoa Puffs, son of a bitch.
I just want my Captain Crunch, okay?
Ugh.
Oh
Well, that
God!
shit cuts
Speaking
your
of
mouth
Captain
up. I
Crunch,
can't eat that.
I
Salt
don't-
I
liver shit's
know
right
it
after Captain
does.
I
Crunch.
don't want my
Goddamn,
mouth to bleed after I eat
Listen,
breakfast.
here's the downfall
What?
of.
I don't
Here's
remember
the
this
upside
milk
of
being
my
strawberry colored.
my situation is my mouth doesn't get cut up with Captain Crunch.
Tis gums.
Well,
See, he
I
just
guess
fucking
lucky you.
he throws his head back and just guzzles it down.
Yes,
Yeah.
he
chew
just
it.
swallows it like a fucking
Fucking
pelican.
rub it in.
Just unhinges my jaw like a snake and just throws it
Just
back.
pelicans as
Shoving your
food.
fucking privilege all up in my face like you can eat Captain Crunch without it cutting up your fucking mouth. That's rude.
But see, the downfall of my situation right now is I
confirmed.
still have my wisdom teeth, and so this one is exposed, but it just like the rest of my teeth, it's broken away, and so the nerve is exposed. So if I eat Captain Crunch and a piece gets stuck in there, it's just hitting that
Yeah.
nerve, and it's just like,
Ugh,
yeah.
that sucks. I still have
Don't
bones in
recommend.
my teeth. They've never tried to break through. They're just chilling out.
I have 2
It's
left.
weird.
Both sides of my lower jaw. This one is broken through. This one probably never will because there's nothing to move it. gunkPunk's a pelican. Listen here. We're not starting that hashtag.
Yes, we are. That's a new
We're
hashtag.
Son of
starting
a
that
bitch.
hashtag. He doesn't
damn
eat
it.
his food. He just swallows it whole like a fucking pelican. What you don't see under the beard is the giant sack that holds the food.
There ain't nothing
Yeah, but he
there.
gets to enjoy Captain Crunch without the taste of blood in his mouth, and that's
He also
pretty
gets to
sweet.
enjoy Captain Crunch with just the taste of milk.
Yeah, I know. There's no like irony taste to it.
Okay.
Oh God.
Let's
Also, one more thing that kind of pisses me off. Caleb,
gunkPunk's ability.
maybe you can explain this. Why the fuck are keyboards so loud now?
because it's
Because
all
they
based on
loud.
what you buy. There are
Dude,
different
like I bought
They've
this.
always been loud.
God damn it! Like no,
Yeah.
they
There are
have
actually
not.
quiet
Bruh,
ones.
like,
No, I
I
remember my
started doing
old
this music
keyboard.
shit in church when I was a tiny child. Keyboards are loud as
I'm
fuck.
not talking about like piano keyboards. Damn it! I'm talking about computer keyboards.
Oh, keyboards are also loud as fuck. Mine's loud as
Yeah.
shit. Look at this shit.
Like
We
You can
can't
hear
hear
that,
it.
can't you?
No.
You can't hear it?
no, it's
Nope.
actually not
That's a
picking up.
fucking lie.
So,
Well,
like-
that's only because I got this on my fucking microphone. Look, I bet you hear it now. I bet you
she's
hear it
got
now.
the squish.
Nope.
So look
No,
up.
no.
Really? Damn, it's
So-
loud as fuck though.
Discord
But,
has
like,
a noise suppression, so
I remember
Oh.
buying like a keyboard for my old PC like back in the day, and then I bought this bastard. I didn't care. I don't want no fancy one. I just bought one because I got a fucking tower here that I gotta get fucking fixed that I keep putting off.
hi.
But it's fucking hello, hi there.
I fix
Can we
computers.
talk to you like a Walmart greeter? Well, hello there.
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
There's not a Walmart greeter in the world that has greeted me like that. Well, hello
There is one in Veneta.
Avoid it at all costs.
Yep.
Got it.
No, there. Okay, hold on. Story time, real quick. I used to live
Oh,
in Veneta with a buddy of mine.
Uh-huh.
So they had a institution around there, right? So they would hire those people to give them something to do. and they can make a little bit of money, and then they go back to the institution, yada yada. Well, they're a few marbles short of a full bag.
Hey,
This
I've
lady,
been trying to contact you about your
I'm
car's
just, I'm
extended
not gonna say her
warranty.
This lady.
name. She was
Fuck
a
you, no.
very tall and ominous woman. Like, you would walk in that store, she would connect eyes with you and be like,
Oh no.
"Well, hello there." And then you just walk past her. And then as soon as you're going out, she lock eyes with you again. Have a nice day.
You can
And watch
fuck
you
right
walk
off.
out.
That's the creepiest.
Man.
That's the creepiest thing ever. I do not want to be greeted like that at Walmart. Especially Walmart.
Ugh.
Yeah, no. Oh.
Oh shit, I forgot to mute my mic. Fuck. But yeah,
We all
that's
heard it.
all my bullshit that I've been pissed off about. I try to pick 2 of those things a week, and
All
I'm gonna
right.
have a fucking aneurysm next week. So yeah, then
All right.
go ahead and piss
Tune in.
off. Next one.
Next topic. Here we go. All right. So the
All
next
right,
one here.
everybody, welcome to the next topic. How many teeth does Caleb have left?
Fucking hate you. Fuck off about my teeth. Okay.
I will not until you pop them out on stream and show everyone those I don't know what to call them because they're not there anymore. Those earthworm you got resting up on top of your, like, the bottom part of your mouth. I don't know, man. I'm scared of it.
Okay, so the next segment is Gnome's recent releases. So
Oh,
Gnome,
fuck,
what do
I
you
forgot
got
I had
for
it.
us?
So
Yeah,
I was thinking about how to do that. I think I'll just do like my top 3 and then some like honorable mentions.
Okay. What do you got?
So as far as what's been released recently, Fit for an Autopsy released a new single recently. So if you're into,
I did not see that.
yeah, I'll send it to you. They just released one on the 10th called Hellions, and if you're a fan of was it deathcore, right? Metalcore, somewhere around there. The core music.
One of the
Yeah,
core.
they're more along the lines of deathcore.
Yeah. But they just released one. Hellions, definitely give it a. It's definitely my number 1 pick. Number 2 was, and say what you want to say about Franz and Attila, but they just released a song called Handshakes with Snakes,
That
and it's my number 2
Sound-
spot. It's fantastic. It's standard Attila music.
Look,
Okay.
man, I'm not gonna bash Attila. They're one of my guilty metal pleasures, even though
yeah.
a lot of people talk shit on them.
Oh yeah.
I still think their music slaps.
Oh, 100%.
No guilt.
And then my number 3 was a recent cover done by Stellar Corpses and the Brains. They covered
Mhm.
California Dreamin'.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Wait, Stellar
It's-
Corpses released a new song.
They covered California Dreamin',
Looking
The
this
Mamas
up
and the
right now to
Papas.
save it.
and it's fucking good.
I did not know they dropped another one because I've been watching them drop new singles. I didn't. Oh shit! I'll have to send that to her too.
With the Brains.
Ooh.
So yeah, that's my number 3. And then my honorable mention is another local band, Stallone Cobras, just released their album.
Okay.
Nice. I hadn't heard
Yeah.
anything from them in a while.
Yeah,
Yeah, they just released a new album, I think, last week. Let me see here. The 4th, yeah.
Okay.
So if you want another local band, definitely go check out Stallone Cobras.
Yeah.
That's my honorable mention. And Gunk's gonna piss you off, but I was not a fan of the new A7X song.
Really?
I don't like M's vocals anymore.
You do know he's been having to have surgery, right? And he's been having to
Oh,
change
Oh,
his
here he
vocal
goes.
style.
Maybe
Here
she
he
quit.
comes.
Like,
This is
No,
the
just
man.
I'm gonna be honest. I
Dude,
will be
okay,
upfront.
listen, hold on. Whoa. I'm gonna stop you right there.
You don't even
fuck.
know what I'm about to
Listen,
say.
I don't even care what you're about to say.
You may
Alright,
want to hear what I have to say
listen.
first. Hold on.
Fine. Go ahead.
Gnome,
You've
I will
talked me
agree.
into it.
I was not a fan of the vocals at first because it did throw me off because that is not the M Shadows that everyone is used to. The raspy, gruff
looking it up.
vocals. But even if you take out the vocals, what do you think of the melody, the guitars, everything?
The fuck is that death bat? Are you talking
to
about the
me,
song Nobody?
Yes.
to
Okay, I'm
me,
about to listen to it real quick.
it just didn't feel like A7X, which I'm cool with bands branching out and doing different shit. But they've had that kind of just that slot that they've been in, and they've been killing it. Like we obviously had the downside with Hail to the King.
We don't talk
that
about
album.
that. Yeah, we don't talk
But then
about
the
that.
stage came out, and I love the stage. The stage was
Yeah.
phenomenal. But
See,
it just doesn't. It feels like they're going back to Hail to the King personally.
well, from what I could gather with the tones and everything of that song, it kind of felt like an extension of the stage. And from what I've read descriptions, basically, it's the title because the album itself was called I think Life is a Beautiful Thing. I want to say that's what it's called, but that's
I don't
it's coming out in May. But from what I was reading, it's almost like a point of view of like an existential crisis.
I don't give a shit
Okay,
about
so-
your opinion.
Okay, so
fuck you.
I'm digging the instrumentals on this. I like the new direction of the instrumentals. It's almost like they tried to do some like deathcore type shit, but keep it in their metalcore range. It's really cool. I
Mhm.
especially liked how it started. But his voice, I do hear the difference. It sounds like he's singing more through his nose.
Yeah, I don't
And
know.
he's
I'm
singing
curious.
like a couple octaves lower than normal.
That
Yeah.
makes sense though.
Yeah, and I'm
Yeah.
curious to hear the rest of the album to see if that's how he's doing the entire album, or if it was just that one song. I don't know, but because they just released it, and
I was like, I won't base
Yeah,
my
like-
opinion on an album based off singles. I don't
Yeah, like it's been
believe in
out for
doing
2
that.
days.
Yeah. So
yeah,
like, if the rest of the
so
album is phenomenal, then by all means, I'm all on board for it.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
like
curious to hear
that's
the new
totally
one.
cool. Yeah, but like I'm gonna bring one up. I know a lot of people like their new shit. I do not. Ollie Sykes needs to stop.
What band?
Like Bring Me the Horizon.
Okay,
Didn't
you
they
guys
just do a
forget
song
these
with,
these are artists that I don't listen to a lot of.
Yeah,
But-
I also don't listen to a lot of them.
I mean,
But
they
I
did
know who
this
they
song
are,
with,
and I've heard songs, and I probably have at least one.
I'm gonna be honest with you
they
guys.
did the
I
song with
just
Baby Metal.
I just recently started
Did
listening
they?
to Ice Nine Kills, and I
Oh yeah.
thank my wife
Phenomenal
for that.
band.
I've been
Slap.
listening
Good.
to a lot of that, and then
That
when I
is
put it on
good.
my Amazon Music, it goes through like them, Motionless in White, Asking
Ooh,
Alexandria, things a lot like that. And so, if I'm in a mood for trying to get going, I'll put that playlist on. But if I'm just wanting to relax when I'm driving, I'll just put on some lo-fi. But that's just me.
But- Like so, Bring Me the Horizon started off as like a metalcore band like dipping their toe into deathcore.
Yeah.
Like Ollie had some of the coolest, unique screams that I'd ever heard. But the problem was he wasn't taking care of his voice. So it progressed and progressed and progressed until it just fucking blew out on him.
Mm.
So he couldn't do screams anymore. Well, he can, but he doesn't do a lot of them because he's learned his lesson.
Yeah.
But now, the thing I hate the most is they started kind of going a little poppier on Sempiternal. Or no, Shadow
I just saw
Moses.
that. I just saw that single they did with Ed Sheeran. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
You go from
I
playing
wanna-
deathcore, and that's where you built your popularity, and now you're doing songs with Ed Sheeran.
I'm gonna
Like,
reference
that's
something with
weird.
that because
Are you being devil's advocate?
I'm gonna reference something on that. The Jim Carrey
Beta's not
interview
here.
from years ago when he was talking about how
Were you talking
he
about
got
Napalm
into
Death?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That whole
I
thing.
love that one.
I mean,
But
that's what that kind of makes me think of at that point.
but what I was getting at here is like you could tell around their album like Shadow Moses into like Sempiternal, they're starting to go a little more poppy. Like there's still some like genty sounding guitar riffs. Like what is it? It's like I think Shadow Moses has like a really thick, chunky, just like
Yeah.
dun, dun, dun. Like oh, it's so good. But then you get into Sempiternal, and then you get to Can You Feel My Heart, which is a great song. It's still a very good song. But you can tell they're transitioning over to pop only.
Mhm.
And it broke my heart to see that, because I'm like, man, don't take Bring Me the Horizon from being like one of the elites of the metalcore deathcore genre of its
Mhm.
time and turned it into this fucking pop band. Change the band. Like half the members aren't even original anymore. It's
Yeah,
just
just be a
Ollie.
different band.
Yeah, just make a
Yeah.
different band. It's just like
Yeah, because I get it.
I,
Like, I wouldn't want like if I'd fucked up my voice, like I wouldn't want to scream anymore either. But like, you'd want to still make money doing what you love doing.
exactly.
Like, I feel
Make
that, but
make a new
yeah, make
band,
a different
because
band.
every social media outlet is gonna be like, leaves Bring Me the Horizon and starts like Powdered Puff My Donuts or whatever. And like boom, there you go. You've got all those pop fans that are on
Yeah.
shifting.
Keep cutting
And
that and out there, bud.
just who, me?
Oh,
Yeah.
hang on. Side note: I want to add one more song to release my little release thing. Suicide Silence. They have a new song called "Fucked for Life," and it starts off just.
I don't
I'm
know,
sorry. Can
man.
you repeat that one more time for me just to make sure I heard? Oh, okay.
Mm.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, man, I don't really have a problem with Suicide Silence, but ever since Mitch died, it just doesn't feel the same.
It's not the same, yeah.
Yeah, like I love Eddie. I love Eddie so much. I met him. He's the nicest person in the fucking world. But I really want him to put out a new album with All Shall Perish.
Yeah, the All Shall
Like
Perish.
so bad.
Fucking
Like
good.
that was, oh, it was pristine. Wage Slave, dude. I kicked someone in the back of the head to that
right.
song at the show.
I'm gonna move us on so we can get through the rest of this here.
It's also
So-
been 15 years since Meshuggah released Dobson.
Oh my.
Oh,
We're gonna
I'm gonna listen to that album
transition.
tonight.
It's so good.
So here we go into the next one.
I like the
And
sloths
so
of silence.
You're right.
here's I'm gonna change it up here because we have a guest with us tonight. So Kristy, I want you to do me a favor. If you go into the Discord and you click on
Yeah.
podcast
go.
talk.
There he goes, changing it up again. Look at him
Well,
go.
we're still
Here.
doing music news.
Look at
But-
her go.
Fucking
Hey,
hate
I'm
you.
here. I'm ready. Wait, podcast talk?
Yeah.
Boom.
So if you look through there, if you scroll from the 13th down, those are some of the articles that Gnome specifically has found.
I just ran across
13.
fucking AJ and his post of 6 feet under again.
Down.
Yeah.
Yeah, it starts with the Machine Gun Kelly article that he posted. So if you want, kind of scroll through those and pick one of those out to ask about or talk about, because this segment is basically music news, articles that we find about recent things that are going on. Did you just go ee?
Yeah, didn't you hear me do my fucking Chris Barnes cover?
Oh, God. Welcome back into the chat, Gio.
That's what I sound like when I try to do death metal vocals in my van.
Yeah. Fucking sound like 6 feet under.
I sent that clip to my band, and Chris immediately replied, "AJ, if you ever."
So I'm hearing a challenge has been issued.
Final
A
Records
challenge
out
to what?
CDs for the first time more in 30 years. Like now?
Okay, so you want to talk about the vinyl records thing?
Why?
What was that? Oh,
Like I feel like vinyl's over, right? It's not over apparently. I
so
thought it
No,
was
that would
over.
be
I thought we were done.
that's the millennials' fault. Honestly, that's our generation.
Yeah.
I know, but I have a lot of it also. But like,
Yeah, me too.
I just I'm not seeking it out as much as I fucking used to anymore. Like now it's kind of like
See,
other shit.
I don't seek it out
So
either.
I'm like,
But if I come across like an album I like that's on vinyl, and I'm like, oh man, that's a banger of an album.
I just feel like I don't
Yeah,
hear
I'm just
many
gonna
people
grab that
talking
while I'm
about vinyl
here.
anymore.
It's not very
But like
common,
it used
but
to be, everyone was talking about it all the fucking time.
Just look for a
I
dude
mean,
wearing a vest and
hipsters.
a beanie in the summertime.
Yep,
Yeah.
hipsters. That's where you'll
I mean,
find
I
them.
have them too. Like, I think we have like, I think I dwindled it down to about 300. We started off with like
Only 300.
7.
Only 300, right?
I thought I had a
Well,
lot.
it started with like 7, so
Oh shit.
it's only
a-
300 for me.
Okay,
It's an
so-
addiction.
Coworkers.
And we have like
in-
over 1,000 VHS. That's a whole other problem.
I mean, we've
Man,
got
you can make a lot of money off those.
you could. We've got a whole bunch
Man.
of VHS tapes, and then we've got one of those old crates that's full of
Yeah.
You
records.
also
I
gave
do
me
have.
that weird Hustler porn DVD when I moved out too.
I have a
Dude,
VHS
I
I
don't
tape
watched it,
of
and I'll tell you, it's
porn
old.
bloopers from 1984.
Wait,
What?
hold on.
Yeah,
Hold
dude,
on.
it's so fucking hilarious.
Porn bloopers from
Yeah, porn
1984.
bloopers. Yeah, uh-huh.
Curious
Noam
now.
is looking this up now as we speak.
Dude, there's a segment like where they're following around Ron Jeremy, and like he is just like, what a
Oh my god,
professional. What a
that man is a
professional.
god.
was
That
like-
man is a fucking moving toenail,
Hey.
though.
Dude,
off
yeah,
my
he's
fucking
gross. He's
cartons.
real gross. Like he
So-
was like going down on this bitch, and then he was like, the director was like, stop, and then he turned around and looked up, and he's like, oh yeah, I wouldn't like that shot either. Hold on, let me like move over here. Like he was like, oh, I'm so fucking here, and then he's like, action, fucking. It was so crazy.
Right back in.
What the fuck?
You little shit.
That shit is hilarious.
Fuck off.
Oh, is that your cat fucking with you?
Yeah.
So,
I'll sell you to the Chinese restaurant. Come here.
sir, we can still hear you.
Nope.
No, you can't.
So yeah, so Daddy Llama posted that in here. According to this, it's from News on 6, a local station. Apparently, vinyl sales outperformed
No.
CDs for the first
Fuck
time in more than
off.
20 years, which I can't see. I mean, to an extent,
Yeah.
sometimes vinyls are. I don't want to say regularly more available, but they are making a big comeback. I mean, at Walmart, you can buy a fucking Bluetooth record player. Bluetooth.
Yeah,
Listen,
And
I
they
mean,
have a
I-
whole section of records.
Look,
I have a Bluetooth
man,
cassette player that
I-
I can dub cassettes from.
Oh shit!
that's
That's a
awesome.
boombox. That's fucking rad.
Hell
I just
yeah.
found the
there's-
Crow
there's
soundtrack
one-
on vinyl. I had to buy it instantly.
Hell
There's one
yeah,
vinyl
brother.
I found. I think it might still be in town. I'm not gonna say where it's at because I want to get it. But it's like $75, which I think is
Oh.
kind of a steal. It is the original lineup of
Uh-huh.
Pantera,
Ah.
their hair
Oh.
metal vinyl.
Okay,
Oh.
I know
Who's
which
got
one you're talking about.
Pantera?
Gnome's
Yeah.
going.
Yeah,
Gnome's going ham.
Nah,
75,
one,
though,
the-
that's whew, whew.
yeah, but it's like it's still sealed, like perfect
Whoa.
condition.
Oh, fuck.
Who has?
Okay, well, yeah, never mind. That
Yeah.
is a
See,
We're
shit.
talking like you flip it around and like the first member on there is Diamond Daryl.
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
And I'm like, oh my god, there's no way I just found this.
Yep.
See, the two vinyls that I personally own are they're horror rockabilly. It's the Necromantics.
Oh, nice.
I have What Happens in Hell Stays in Hell, and I think Life is a Grave, and I dig it. I think those are the two albums that I have from them on
Nice.
vinyl.
I only have one vinyl, and that's because I bought it off of a friend because she was trying to sell stuff to get money to get gas and go to work. So I'm trying to be a good friend, and that was
Yeah.
the only thing I could see that I wanted. I'm trying to remember. Let me see if I can find it real quick.
Well, while you're looking at that, no, pick out one of those articles you
There it
shared
is.
for us
Oh,
to talk.
There it is. Yeah, I bought the vinyl, The Color Before the Sun by Coheed and Cambria off of her.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah, and then I got to see him like 2 times that year, and I was like, "What a year, man!"
Oh boy!
I got to see him headline at the Canes Ballroom, and then I got to see him in Arkansas with like The Story So Far and Taking Back Sunday.
Hell yeah!
It was awesome. I got laid so hard that night, dude.
Damn.
This fucking guy. Noam, did you pick one?
I wasn't. Well, hang on. Okay, so I'm gonna go with the Iron Maiden article.
Okay.
Article. Words.
Article.
Article.
Iron Maiden.
Article.
Article. Listen, been working all
So-
day. I got the stupid right now.
That one says Iron Maiden Steve Harris says the band is close to retiring.
Bass player. Which, I mean, that's typical attitude for bass player. I'm just saying.
I'm telling Jeff you said that.
Good.
Okay.
Good, I hope you
Uh,
fucking do.
He said, according to the article looking at this, band wants to focus primarily on touring right now, but it also says that there is still a possibility of a new record coming out, even if the band were to semi-retire. By semi-retire, Harris is referring to the idea of Iron Maiden no longer touring. And this is from wearethepit.com for legal purposes, so we don't get, bitched at because we didn't quote.
Which, this is the first time I've seen this website. I don't know how legitimate this website is the problem.
The Pit
The
is
Pit.
pretty legit.
Is it legit?
I follow
Okay,
them.
cool. Okay.
But they,
Yeah,
they
it's
quoted...
just like when I broke.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
Alrighty.
There it
Well, while we wait on him to reconnect, it says here that Harris is quoted, "Who knows for sure? At the moment, we want to tour as much as we can, but even if we did semi-retire from playing live, we could still make albums. I don't know. We'll see."
Fuck
Yeah,
myself.
they're old men. They don't want to go on the road no more.
I
Yeah,
mean,
which
after
I can't
48
blame 'em.
years,
Yeah.
yeah.
Want to go home and pet their dogs. Let them go
Right?
pet their dogs.
Pet the
Yeah, I
dog.
mean, I got lucky. I got to see Maiden once. I'm cool with them
Mm.
retiring. So
I've never personally seen them
I never
live,
did.
but I've never been one to fully listen to Iron Maiden. So
Yeah.
I was like, they were my kind of like my progression into metal.
yeah,
Like between them and Sabbath, that was kind of my progression into the more heavy shit.
I
Same.
gotcha.
So I
All
was
right.
thinking, Maiden's been one of the. I mean, the fucking instrumentals is ridiculous. Bruce's voice, it's a hit or miss kind of thing with him.
Yeah,
Oh,
I remember.
it's
I remember what got me into them was like when I first heard the Trooper, just hearing that. And then you hear the bass come in doing the same thing, and I'm like, holy
Really, oh
fucking
fuck.
does
crap, dude.
so AJ, does Squirt still have a major hard on for him or not?
Oh yeah, dude.
You kn-
He fucking when he first got in this band and he heard Chris play, he was like, okay, I gotta get my chops up. So he got it where he could play the Trooper, like finger picking it, like
Oh shit.
yeah. So he's like, I got it, guys, and he would come up to band practice and just be like, do 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 do, and I'm like, yeah, boy.
God, it's
Man,
crazy.
that's still my favorite. That's like the bass line is still my favorite part of that entire song. It's such a good fucking song, but just hearing the like just the steady dun 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 just do the whole fucking thing. Guys, they wrote that for that bass player. He's
Oh,
the
100%.
trooper in that song. Straight
Oh,
up.
So I got
Alright.
something here too as well.
Okay.
So I think we all may be under the same boat of opinion. So the article says Death Clock to play 2 U.S. festivals this fall. Anyone
You're
else agree
goddamn
that they
right they're
got?
going to.
Well, I'm saying, anyone else agree they got fucked over? Brendan Small got fucked over by Adult Swim
Yes,
and
because it
did
wouldn't
not
make
deserve any of
another
that bullshit.
TV show.
Yeah.
And they took all the rights of Death Clock, and the only reason they play still is because of Adult Swim festivals.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's fucked.
Mhm.
That's the only reason why. Like they did get a handsome payout like a few
yeah.
years ago when they played their first show in like what was it, 10 years or something
Something like that, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, like I wanted to go to that. I was saving money to get a flight to go see Death Clock, but like unfortunately couldn't make it. But I did sit at home and watch it on live stream while crying.
Oh yeah,
Um,
yes you do.
Always.
Puppies in trouble.
I wished I would have saw them with Mastodon when they came
Oh,
through.
it was so good. It
I fucked up.
was so good.
I just
I need to
had
find
no
that
money. I was
poster.
so poor around then.
I'm surprised was
Like,
I still in high school?
but
No. Yes? I don't know.
But seriously, like Death Clock, if they play those 2 festivals, I hope to God that I have the money and the vacation time for it because I am not missing them again. I still beat myself up to this day that I missed their co-headlining tour with
Yeah.
Mastodon and Chimera.
Ooh.
Those 3 bands I absolutely adore, and I missed that show. It was on a weekend. I had the money. I was just stupid.
So, do we want to go to Alton, Virginia, or Sacramento, California?
Oh fuck!
guess we're going to Cali.
Those are the
Wait,
only two
you
places.
say Virginia?
I saw they were playing
Yeah.
in Kentucky too at Louder Than
Are they playing
Life.
Kentucky?
Yeah, because I just looked at that because I'm
Well, I
gonna
don't
be
know.
in Florida on vacation, and on my way home, I'm like, we should go to Kentucky because the last 2 days
Like,
look real good.
wait, hold on. Since they're commissioning Brandon to make a movie for Death Clock.
I hope so.
Yeah,
Do you
I
think he
hope so.
partially got the rights back?
I'm
Because
wondering
Louder Than
because.
Life is not a. Yeah, I got a phone call. I'll be right back.
All right. Well, while he
Oh,
does
very
that,
important.
yeah, it's so
More
important.
important than Death Clock? Jeez, goddamn. You die for
All
Death
right.
Clock, goddammit.
It's my girlfriend. It is very important.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, while
awesome.
he handles the girlfriend
Touche.
situation, let's go ahead and transition into our next segment here. So.
There you go.
Perfect.
I don't have enough points to do the usual transition sound. I'm sad.
I know. Yeah, I'm kind of glad. I mean, what? No.
Well, just
So
wait.
we're getting to our. Oh, you son of a bitch. We're getting to our last two segments here. The first is what we call music gear show tips, and always remember the first tip, which is
Don't
no,
suck.
exactly.
Don't suck. Yeah.
Don't suck.
Don't suck.
Unless it gets you places, then
Be
go ahead.
better.
No, we know what you do.
What?
It's okay.
Listen,
Yeah.
if it gets me a record deal, I'll fucking suck. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
So.
How much money you got?
She gets it.
Like money.
All right, so Kristy, do you have any tips for our viewers
Oh, no,
who
it
may be a
died.
local musician or something? Whether it's about music, gear, or shows?
Um. Music, gear, or shows. You know what?
Or generalized tips.
Yeah. I think the biggest tip is just work within your means and work with what you got. And don't try to like, you know, do it all right now. Take baby steps. And like if you don't have the money to like do merch, make merch. Like you can make it. You can make it cheap, DIY. Like we started off making like buying sticker paper at like Office Depot and fucking making stickers at home and like spray painting on fucking t-shirts and shit and like that shit got us to where we could actually afford to go to shows and go places like fucking and like say yes. Just say yes all the time.
to drugs.
All the time. To drugs and also shows.
For the kids watching that shouldn't be watching because this is 18 and up, don't do
Talking about
drugs.
the good drugs.
Stay in school.
Okay, not the bad ones.
Yeah, like
less
ibuprofen and
greenery
naproxen.
and hallucinogens. Everything else is no.
Just take that little piece of paper and on the tongue. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna see goblins and ghouls. You'll be fine. Everything's
Take
fine.
the first Molly and then snort the second one. Always.
Those are
Every
your
time.
drug tips, ladies and gentlemen.
Drug tips. There was a certain point when we were For the Wolf that like Drew McKenna, like from The Edge, came up to us one day and was like, my friend said, and I'd smoked with her all the time. And then she's like, I smoked with my friend. And she said, and I told her that I smoked with you guys. And she was like, oh, For the Wolf has the best weed in town. And I was like, dude, if this is what we're known for, this is it. This is great.
Fucking
This
send
is-
That's
it.
what gets you going.
This is it. I love it. I love it so fucking much.
So, in a nutshell, ladies and gentlemen, do drugs, but only
Do
the
drugs.
good kind.
Do drugs and fucking make your own shit, man. DIY. Fucking watch the BYO documentary. It'll get you fucking hyped. Like I watched that documentary when we like were first starting out and I was like, dude, this is the fucking way. Like they just started that fucking label in their fucking basements and had their girlfriends like taking care of fucking fan mail and shit and I don't know.
I mean, a lot
was
of
like,
our merch is DIY. Why? DIY.
Wow.
DIY?
DIY.
Brain fart. There we go. Yeah, all of our
DW.
shirts we've done ourselves.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, the original Addicts T-shirts was
What
just
was
white
that?
T-shirts with fabric spray
I
paint.
wonder who's still got that
Oh, yeah.
fucking, ancient piece of history.
I do. It's in my
Yeah.
closet.
My
Fuck yeah, I got
a
brother still
purple
has
one.
one.
I wish I still had one of my old ones. I don't know what the fuck happened to it. I
I
have the
think-
stencils for it still, though. So that's
Our
something.
stencils were literally letter stencils.
you-
That was it.
Oh, we had
I will
we
beat
took an
you.
X-Acto knife and we made two different ones. One with like a wolf face that was like barking out for the wolf, and then another one that was like the old American Werewolf in London like
Ooh.
thing where like it was the long werewolf tail and like a little werewolf and then like for the wolf, and we just like carved it out with the X-Acto knife.
Hell yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah.
I did that same thing with my band whenever we had a stomp box. We didn't have any like labels or anything, so I just like cut out harakiri and then like put it on there and spray
Hell
painted
yeah.
the shit out of it.
That's the way, man.
You got to do what you got to do to make it work,
Make your
right?
shit look cool and
Ex-
do cool shit.
Exactly. It like now me and Chris know all kinds of electrical shit, so we start making stomp boxes. We know how to put pressure pads in them where they light up when we step on them.
Hell yeah. So,
I remember taking some on tour once. That was a fun tour.
woo.
It looked real
I
cool.
bet.
AJ, do you have any tips for our audience?
You already said don't suck, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
that has been established.
Mhm.
Unless it makes you
Don't
money.
suck and make your own shit.
Uh,
The people like it more when you make it yourself.
man, I'm going to issue a challenge to all vocalists.
Oh, you
Ooh.
son of a bitch. All right.
If you gotta poop
Challenge.
before you go on stage, don't poop.
Wait,
GG Allen, that shit.
don't poop on stage or
No, don't poop on
Save it.
stage. Like if you gotta poop or pee, this might be different for you because I have a wiener.
yeah, I
Like-
know I can't stand up when I pee. Okay, you don't have to fucking rub it in my face.
You could if you believed.
No, I can't. No,
Don't
I
they make
can't. 'cause
little,
I've
like-
tried
My
to believe
girlfriend.
so many times, and it's never gonna happen.
Just
I
straight
don't think I
down the
want to
legs.
stand up and pee. I don't want to
I'd
sit on those
see-
toilet seats. They're nasty.
Don't they make like little
Everyone-
cup now things that you get like
every-
the
The
funnel kind of
shiwi.
thing?
Yeah,
The shiwi.
Yeah.
can she?
I do want to try one of those. They look really cool.
I heard
would
they're
straight
super
up try
messy.
I would imagine so. That's why I haven't ever bought one.
I mean,
But,
realistically, if you want to
like-
make your own, you could probably go buy one of those long funnels from like Walmart.
Get the with the flexible adjustable hose.
She
I mean-
would have to Superman the thing so she didn't get like cupped pee on it.
Yeah.
This is how this night is going. All
Anyway.
right.
Anyway, so I'm issuing a challenge to every singer out there. I don't advise this as a drummer because you're sitting down and you're just pushing on everything. I mean, a guitarist or bass player, you could give it a shot if you wanted to, but I've noticed I have some great results. Like when I really need to make pee-pee or go poopy before I play a show, if I'm like, oh fuck, I don't have time to go, there's no way, and then they're like, hey, we need to sound check, and I'm like, oh fuck, I get some of the best vocals in my life because I think I'm projecting the rage and fury that's building in my colon and bladder.
Your muscles are
Just-
all tensed up, so your diaphragm's just like fucking rock.
Exactly. There's not a whole lot of head banging, but let me tell you, those vocals are nasty.
I feel like I see the logic for this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This checks out.
Like it was a joke between me and one of my buddies because he was like, dude, you always do really good when we play like PvP in games and you really have to pee. You're like focused because you're like, I gotta kill these fuckers so I can go fucking take a leak. He goes, you should try that on stage as like a joke. And then it happened by accident. And as soon as we were done, I was like, thanks guys, we're Harakiri. I gotta fucking piss. And like took off.
Nice.
And then he was like, dude, it worked.
Hey, I mean, if it
Where you at
works, yeah,
And
we
I'm
need the shooting
issuing
star
a
now.
challenge. Give it a shot. You might pee yourself, man. That's stage theatrics.
That's
Sometimes
cool.
we gotta do stuff to get
Yeah.
famous.
That's
Yeah.
punk rock. If you pee your pants and you keep playing, that's punk rock.
It's
But,
hardcore punk when you go full GG Allen and grab that shit and
Yeah.
throw it at people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I was waiting for you to do that at the first Addict show. I mean, I advertised it and everything. He'd be disappointed.
The next GG
Look,
Allen of Tulsa.
I can't. I'm sorry.
Fucking GG Wolfgang.
Wolfgang. Fuck, that's a good band name.
That is. That's actually pretty dope. But it's like a
Sweet.
soft indie alternative band.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like shoegaze. It's straight up shoegaze.
Well, speaking of all that, let's go ahead and go into our final topic here, which
I got a topic,
It's not a
or not a
topic.
topic, but I got some tips.
oh, okay. Sorry.
No, I don't.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
Wait, you
No, I do have one.
Well, you better say it because I just did the transition.
Listen, bitch.
Fuck
Shut
you.
up so I can.
Hooker.
Whore. But no, so it's basically, so when you this is for more beginner musicians. Expensive gear doesn't make you better.
No.
Yeah.
That guitar, I probably paid too much for it. It doesn't make me better. I tried.
No, in
But,
fact, it's messed up our drummer when he tried to play it and hit the kill switch that he didn't know
That's because he
existed on
played
it.
it and it wasn't me. It wasn't me. No. So yeah, I mean, the more expensive gear, you don't need to start out with anything fancy. I mean, you can start off like a Ibanez is a great starter. $300, get you a solid guitar for starting, then it'll last you
you can get
forever.
an Ibanez Geo for less than
Go to a
300.
pawn
Yeah,
shop.
Yeah,
Go to a
pawn shops.
shop, get the fucking cheapest fucking thing you can. And
Exactly.
then
You
know
don't
what?
need
And
a
when you get
Fucking
good, you have a guitar that you can smash.
like
See?
fucking Billy Joel Armstrong. His mom bought him a guitar from a pawn shop, and he
Yep.
still plays it to this
Yep.
fucking day.
Pawn shop live.
Because some of those cheaper guitars, you can make fucking great shit out of it.
Who knows, dude? You might go to the pawn shop and find a guitar for fucking $50 and like get it home, and you're like, oh, this is a goddamn Rickenbacker.
Well, we don't talk about
Wild.
Rickenbackers. I'm just saying.
Well,
But
hold on
like,
now.
I know what you
I
mean.
had I had a moment like that too. I saw a really nice guitar someone did a custom paint job on. They did like a blue version of Eddie Van Halen's paint job
Ooh,
style on it.
Frankenstein.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I bought it because it was a Gibson, and he never came in and got it. So they sold it for the price that they repaired it for. It was $90. It's like, cool, fuck yeah, I love Gibson. So I bought it, and I looked it up. This is a fucking $9,000 guitar
What?
that I just bought
Dude.
for $90.
Fuck.
Somebody just shit their
Nice.
pants.
Yeah. So give pawn shops
Yeah,
a
pawn
try.
shops.
Even
Yep.
if that guitar fucking sucks, I bet there's one good component that you can Frankenstein the
Oh, easily.
shit out of another guitar with.
I mean, hell, that
Yeah,
black drum set I had was from a pawn shop.
I remember that one. It sounded good.
Yeah. The amount of work I put into it, yeah.
I was like my Dean. I paid $80 for. I paid for the pickup, and I got the whole guitar with it. It was a Diodario pickup. I was like, fucking A, I can use the Diodario at least. The guitar sucks dick, but the pickup's
Yeah,
nice.
exactly.
All right,
So
so
anyway, on to the last segment.
That's my thing.
Well,
last
it's not
segment.
really a segment. It's more of a mini game that we all play with each other.
We pull up Spotify.
So, McAllister Sweet Tea, you kind of made this, so I'll let you take over here.
Okay, so I'll explain what's going on here. We all take our pants off. I'm just kidding.
Wrong one.
Different
No,
game.
so it started off as a fun little game I played with one of my friends whenever me and him would get high and drunk, where we'd sit around and we'd try to make up cover band names.
Oh, yeah, I'm here for this. I've already got a couple. You ready?
It's so much fun. We usually do a handful of them. We usually just do 2 or 3 when it's us, but we can keep going until we're like, okay, I can't think of another one.
Fun. I love this.
Okay, we'll start with you then. You pick a band, and then we'll all try to come up with a cover band for it.
Oh, we all have to try and come up with a name? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
well, hold up. Let me just start by saying one day I will make a cover band,
Mhm.
a Roger Miller cover band, and we will be called Miller Time.
that's wonderful.
That is amazing.
Like,
I love it.
I love Roger Miller so much. I need to make it happen. Okay.
It-
Cover band. Cover band. What would a cover band of? Man, see now, this is why
It's hard, isn't
such a
it?
visual. I'm such a visual person. I'm like, let me go into my Spotify for a second.
Exactly. That's what I
That's
do.
what
I
Gnome
You
just
know?
did.
And anyone who's listening in the chat, feel free to just throw one out there when you hear the band name.
Yeah, by all means.
or suggest one too.
Yeah, put it in
Yeah,
the
or
chat. I'll
feel
read
free
it
to
off to them.
suggest.
Yeah.
Talk amongst yourselves.
This is the fun for everybody part. Oh, I forgot I was listening to Cascada.
And for those watching on YouTube later on, feel free to put it in the comment
fuck yourself.
section. We're not to that part yet.
No.
I listen to such weird shit. Y'all, I got my Spotify algorithm like working for me. It's my bitch. Like, I decided I wanted to make it my bitch one day. And then like I spent 2 months just listening to the Discover Weekly playlist every fucking week and liking all the fucking songs that I liked. And now I get the weirdest, most like independent fucking shit. I'm getting bands that have like fucking 30 fucking listeners in like fucking Boston
mean,
or whatever.
Do you want to hear the top 6 the minute I open my Spotify page? Do you want to hear the top 6 that are listed here?
Oh yeah, I want to hear everybody's. This is fun.
Where do you find your top bands?
So the minute
do you
I
find
open
that?
the app on the home
Damn it!
page,
I just
it
added that
shows
to a
me
queue.
my top 6 up here that I listen to
Oh,
the
it's
most.
like the playlists and stuff like that.
Yeah. So my top 6 are Off With Their Heads, Jeff Goldblum. Yeah, I still listen to the fucking Jeff Goldblum
the jazz album, dude.
Spotify.
It's
All right?
awesome.
Dude,
Good.
that shit, it's good.
fucking good.
Matt Skiba, Big D and the Kids Table, Against Me, and Authority Zero.
Nice.
You're still listening to Against Me.
Fuck
Yeah,
you.
I just listen to I just create playlists and listen to podcasts.
I just listen to my daily mixes now because I got
So-
that algorithm working.
Pick a band off your daily mix. Just a random one.
Off of one of my daily mix.
Mine are a D&D podcast, my son's playlist, and Necrogoblicon and Weird Al.
There you go.
That's nice, dude. I fucking love that.
See, I've got like Guardians of Lore, the Destiny podcast.
I'm
You're
just
not
glad
podcast
other people are
this.
listening to Weird Al. It makes me feel better about my life.
Weird Al's the fucking
He's
best.
the-
Someone
the
played
shit.
Gangster's Paradise, and I
Do y'all listen to
did
Hot
it
Dad?
word for word.
Hot Dad.
Hot Dad?
Yeah, Hot Dad. If you
Hot
like
Dad.
Weird Al, you need to listen to Hot Dad. He's got this whole wrestling album. It's so
Oh.
fucking funny. Like, dude, it's the best. And it's like, he writes theme songs for wrestlers, but they're like shitty 80s
The
sounding shit.
Chowder Man.
AJ Styles is like the coolest one. That's my fucking favorite song that he.
I found
he
Hot Dad. I'm about to send this to my roommate because he is an absolute wrestling nerd.
Oh yeah, dude. That album sent me down a rabbit hole of Hot Dad, and now I'm a Hot Dad fan. He's got this song called like I Love to Piss. It's so cool. Seriously though, he's really good. And Chowder Man, he wrote an album for a video game. It was on Game Pass for the longest time. Like Hypnospace Outlaw or something like that.
It
I
sounds
don't know.
some like wild
Oh,
indie developer kind
Yeah,
of thing.
it was
I
a
think I know
weird
what you're
game.
talking about.
I played it for a while. I got stuck.
See, there was a game that just came to Game Pass, and I played it like right before it left, and it was super cute. It's called Donut County.
Oh,
That game is
played it. It was so
Um,
fun.
It was so wonderful. It was a nice, relaxing game, and the dialogue in it was so
I
funny.
know.
It was like it was written by a teenage girl because like they'll say something and then one person will reply with "lol,"
Oh my god.
and I'm like, God damn it,
Yeah.
dude! I promise you, Caleb, look it up. It's probably dirt cheap because it's a very short game, super replayable.
Yeah.
I have
You
so
like
many that I need to play.
the whole IO games where you just go around and eat stuff with the hole.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
It's that, but it's got a story.
It's fun.
I mean,
It's
the
very
most
fun.
totally off topic of what we were originally talking. One of the
I
most
know, my
relaxing
bad.
games I've played off of Game Pass. Say the fuck you want. Power Wash Simulator.
Power Wash Simulator is where it's at.
Dude, I have been having the time of my life playing House Flipper.
Yes, dude.
Oh my God.
I've been fucking House Flipper Simulator up.
See,
It's
I
so
played.
It's so relaxing.
It's so good.
I beat all of
I play
Power
it when
Wash
I'm at the
Simulator, And then I was upset because I found out there was no more levels and they weren't going to make a second one. And then a couple months ago, I found out they were releasing a DLC for it that was free. But it was for Lara Croft Tomb Raider, where you got to clean the mansion and a few other things.
Oh yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
that's
I didn't do it
awesome.
yet. Yeah.
I've already done all that, and I'm like, fuck, now I've run out of things to play in this game. So I'm holding on to it in case they release any more expansions to it, but I don't think they will. But,
Yeah.
Also,
okay.
Good.
before we go any further, because I haven't brought it up at all except for the podcast I listen to, I'm just glad the new raid boss is also built like a baked bean like me in Destiny 2. He's my favorite character that has ever existed in Destiny. He's a bad guy. His name is Nezarek, the final god of pain.
Cool.
That's
And
hot.
when he spawned in and he had a dad bod, the first thing I said to my clan as we were playing, I was just like, man, I'm glad fucking Nezarek is built like a baked bean, like me.
What the fuck?
It made me feel really good because I modeled my Nova Warlock to be Nezarek, and I'm just glad I can be fat in Destiny. It makes me so happy.
Nice.
All
Like,
right,
I'll
so
find a
Yeah,
picture and send it to the Discord so you can see it.
Yeah,
But-
thick
Alright.
Warlock is more dangerous though. Just
Okay,
saying.
I'm telling
I'm-
you that thick lock, baby.
all right.
Okay, I'm gonna say corn. I'm gonna say corn.
Ooh,
Turtle.
okay.
Oh wait, no, that's already been done though.
Yeah,
You know what
that's
I
Eric's
always
other
said?
That's
band.
Eric's side, yeah.
You know what I always said? It should be maize.
Maze.
That's fair.
And then be like the same. Yeah.
I'm going opposite spectrum. I'm gonna say asparagus.
Asparagus.
Broccoli.
We're asparagus.
Carrots. No, you got to go carrots. Hey, what's up? We're carrots.
Carrots.
What the fuck?
Yo, that boy thick though.
I told you, man. Nezarek is he's the final god of baked beans, I'll tell you that much.
Beans.
Baked beans and sticky ribs.
Oh god. All right. You know what?
I gotta pick Kristy's on that one. That maize is just too good.
Yeah.
Maize,
It's-
man.
It's still in the vein of corn because it is corn.
And you can see the logo. You can see it in your head. You know you
Yeah.
can.
Which
Yeah.
which
Oh
letter
yeah,
would be
no,
backwards?
definitely.
There's a Z for sure.
Z?
Z.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Z,
definitely.
yeah.
It looks like an S, just confused the shit out of
Yeah.
everybody.
They're like,
Be like,
why is this spelled this way?
Like it still
Why-
sounds right no matter what.
Why is this cover band of corn called Massey?
Massey. Yeah, dude.
Oh god. Okay. Anybody else got a band they want to throw in for this?
I mean, we can get interesting and try and see how far we can get. Like, there's Husker Du, that old '80s post-punk band.
Husker don't, obviously.
Husker, there you go.
Yeah, fuck.
I was about to say, you gotta
Yeah.
Joe Dirt this bitch, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
I forgot about that fucking scene. God damn it.
Husker do's, Husker don'ts.
Husker don't.
Maybe it's like Husker Du, but it's like spelled like Duex. Like
Oh,
perfect.
Husker
Oh,
Du.
okay.
Smart Du.
Hmm. Fuck.
Intriguing.
I need to go watch that movie again.
Well, I mean, you're
hot-
trying to model your look after him.
No, I mean Hot Shots Part 2.
Oh,
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It's been a long time. I think I was a kid the last time I saw that. It was probably
It's
11.
been a while. Listen, this started growing in. It's less Joe Dirty and just more terrible beard.
stretch up. Let me see it.
Huh?
Stretch. Let me see it.
What?
Eh,
It's less. I mean,
yeah.
I can cut it like Joe Dirt, but then my sister
Yeah.
would kick me out of her wedding.
No balls.
All right, hang on. Just do that.
Oh my god. I'm gonna throw. Hold on. Let me go to my YouTube here.
I got one.
Okay.
Do it.
How about Stone Temple Pilots?
Stone Temple Pilots.
Just to play off of it.
If I
I
was
was
the
gonna.
band, that would be what I would do.
I would do.
Rock Cathedral Ground Crew.
God damn, that's a mouthful.
That is.
Boulder
I was-
Church Yeah, I got nothing. I'm a
Oh, Stoned Temple Pilots, man.
Stoned Temple Pilots. Got it. Okay.
It's just
I'm
it's a
gonna
it's
say,
a
I'm gonna
more
say,
It's a banger.
it's a
oh,
more high Stone Temple Pilots. Just
Yeah.
Oh,
they
yeah.
do stone. They're oh my god, they're just like fucking.
Stoner
Oh
metal.
shit. Yeah,
Oh,
no, they go to like stoner grunge, right?
yeah.
But they do covers of Stone Temple songs, but turn them all into about getting high off different drugs.
Dude, yeah, it's like that Macaulay Culkin band when he did that like Velvet Underground pizza band. And they just
Oh
sang
yeah. I was trying,
it'll be like
man.
that,
I'm
but it's
trying
just
to
all
think.
songs about weed.
I remember now. Mac Sabbath.
Mac.
When they do
Oh
all the Black
God.
Sabbath songs, they talk about how bad fast food is.
I forgot about Max
Yes.
Sabbath.
I
I
do
love those
too.
bands. I love gimmicky fucking bands.
Well, it's like Oakley
Man.
Dokley is out there too, and I fucking love them.
Oh man, hey, you know what? I'm gonna back up and go all the way back to my other tip. And I'm gonna say fuck that tip. Don't make things for yourself. You know what you need to do? You need to wear a mask so that you can play music forever until you're like fucking old as shit. Like you're
Yeah,
in
look at Daft Punk.
yeah, Daft Punk, Slipknot, how old are they? No one knows. That's how it works. Like put on a fucking mask or paint your face. Be smart, not like me. I
I
didn't.
just
So when I get old, I just age out and I'm sorry. This is it for me. But like if I was smart and I fucking wore a mask, then I could do music until I die. So
want to
there
state I'm
sorry.
sitting here going through my list on YouTube of things that I've searched, and I had
I'm
forgotten
scared
that
now.
Saturday night when we had friends over, we were watching different things, and then the topic of metal covers of kids shows, like the theme.
Dude,
Oh
I got
fuck
I
So
got
yeah.
like a
like,
whole playlist of metal songs for my son of Disney songs.
oh, see,
Nice.
we started with the Disney
Do you have
covers,
the
but
Let
then we
It Go
started,
cover by fucking
Mm-hmm.
Betraying the Martyr on there?
Yep.
Oh
but
god,
then we
that's
started
such
looking
a
up
good one.
things like
Dude, I got
Powerpuff Girls theme song, but as metal. And then like we were looking up Blues Clues, Barney, Chalk Zone, Cat
Psycho
Dog.
Stick did a cover of Bluey,
Oh God.
and
They
it's
I
fucking
really
have
amazing. It's amazing.
I have a
Okay.
metal cover of the old X-Men cartoon theme in a playlist right now.
Oh,
Ooh,
I think I've heard that one.
The Power
It's
Glove.
really fucking good.
that
So
is a
good.
banger. All right, so I got
Yeah,
a
it
band
is.
for
Oh, here you
y'all
go.
to come up with cover names. Foo Fighters.
Who lovers?
Pooh Fighters.
It's the Poo Flingers.
That's
Machine
the
said, "Damn,
one.
who let the wild garden gnome out of the wild?"
Hey, Machine.
Look,
Yeah.
it
Uh,
look,
I got nothing.
it became nighttime so he could become active.
Okay.
Yeah.
Came out of the woodwork. Came out of my fucking hidey hole.
You just
He
heard that.
came
You
out of
hear
his
that little
mushroom
gnome
just to do the
laugh, and you just hear
podcast.
scurrying.
Like a little
Came out of his
cockroach just spitting
mushroom
lights on.
and
I'm running.
came out of his mushroom and rode that squirrel all the way up to the mic.
So we got Pooh Fighters. We got Foo what?
So
What did
what
you?
Poo
is a
Flingers.
foo? What's a foo? What are they fighting?
It's a jet. It's a like a jet, I believe.
Is it?
Mhm. Let me look it up. I
I
believe
was like,
it.
what? Let me
I
ask Google.
believe
What
it's
is a
Gemini.
foo?
It's gonna bring up a bunch of Mr. T shit.
It is. It is. Fuck you, Urban Dictionary.
A Foo Fighter is an unidentified flying object of kind
Oh,
reported by U.S. pilots during World War II.
okay. So
Usually
it's a
described
UFO
as
kind of thing.
It was an
a
aerial
bright light or
like
a
phenomenon.
fighting them
Oh.
ball of
foos in the
fire.
sky. Them unidentified foos.
So can we just appreciate though that they're still fighting those foos, and because we haven't seen them?
I know.
Right. And when you said fire in the sky, Caleb, all I thought of was a mirror. And now I want to go listen to Solar Flare Homicide.
Aptwar Elephant said alien aggressors.
Ooh.
Alien
Okay.
I
aggressors.
like that.
Aliens.
I'd like to see them aliens come down, try to probe my butt, and take my guns.
That's like
Why
some
would they want our guns?
like country core version of Rings of Saturn right there.
They took
We're
our
the Midwest.
germs.
And
Why
take
would?
my
Why
guns.
does anyone want the guns in the Midwest? That's the number one go-to here in in our little collective. I don't know what to call it because I'm
It's
gonna offend everyone on the
almost
planet.
almost
Yeah.
culty over here. Just
Yeah.
This crock pot of fucking Oh God, we
Fuckery.
are literally Oklahoma is literally a bowl of baked beans. It tastes good at first, but when you go in for the fucking second bowl, you're like, I think I'm gonna go to something else.
So Outdoor Elephant said, trying to take our guns and our gerbs. And Machine said, oh, AJ, you mean them aliens be like, hold my beer, watch this?
Oh God, we don't bring up that song.
What? What song, AJ?
Hold my beer, watch this.
You mean leave your beer, drink your kids?
No, that was a fun one. No, you remember the shitty ass grunge sounding song we wrote? We played it twice. And we're like, we're never playing this again.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Well, do we have any more that we want to do?
I got one, and I've already got a name for it because it was one of my favorite ones.
All right.
All American Rejects.
Oh God.
The one I came up for it was the mostly European accepted.
I was like, some acceptable Canadians.
Somewhat acceptable Canadians.
We'll just call it white.
What?
Oh, okay, Caleb.
White
we need to start.
boys.
Oh, white boys. No, Caleb.
This
Yeah.
is the sound of white boys.
Me, you, and Gnome are gonna start a bare naked ladies cover band, and we're gonna be called Fully Clothed Men.
Hi. Sign me up. Where's your next show? I'm buying tickets. I'm going to that.
Oh fuck.
That's probably my favorite one besides the Kill Switch Engage one that me and my friend made up, or he made up.
Machine said, no, that's plain white tees.
No.
They're not accepted, Machine. We don't
No,
accept them
You
here.
black drummer,
No.
you can't go that.
No.
That's
That's
Those
disrespecting
fucking-
him.
Okay.
We're all gonna start that Kill Switch Engage cover band, Death Liverpool.
Death Liverpool. That's good. That's a good one. I like that a lot.
I'm looking up the guitar
Okay.
chords for 1 week now. This whole fully clothed.
Okay.
Alice in Chains cover band, Marcy in a Box.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you all so much for tuning into this week's Backstage
Oh, he's done with our
podcast.
shenanigans.
I mean,
Surprise,
it's a good time to cut it
motherfucker.
off. It's almost 10 o'clock, and I've had to take a shit for an hour.
Oh no. No.
Uh,
Wear your deep pants.
well, a huge thank you again to my co-hosts Nomatar and McAllister Sweet Tea.
It'll be a
And
different name next week.
Yep, it will be a different name next week. And a
So
huge
get
thank
used to
you
it.
to Kristy from Labadie House for joining us this evening.
Yay, it was fun.
Listen to
Woo.
her band. They're
Yes.
fucking
Yes,
awesome.
go check out Labadie House on YouTube,
Check out Labadie
Spotify. Where else can they
And-
find you?
Spotify, Labadie House, .band,
Is there a
everywhere.
way to post
Everywhere.
any
We got
kind of?
TikToks, we've got Instagrams.
Oh, we
Oh
lost him.
no! Ah!
Caleb, will I get in? Like, will Twitch get mad at me about posting any kind of link? From
I don't know.
Let me try. Here, hang on.
Try it out.
Go for
See
it.
what happens.
Copy link.
Kristy, I am going to have you send me a few links, and I will put them in the YouTube description for our viewers
go.
there.
There's Spotify right there.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
So-
Also, on Mondays I stream. If anyone likes tabletop RPGs, we do like a what we do in the shadows type situation. It is 2 vampires, an energy vampire, and a Frankenstein all live in a house. What kind of shenanigans will they get into next? It's crazy.
And for
It's-
those
It's
of you who
It's
want to
fun.
check
I
it
popped
out,
in once or twice.
there is the link right there to her
X bottom
Twitch.
X.
Yep. It's
And
right there in the
Modern
chat.
Gaming on YouTube. You can find it on there too.
There you
And
go.
also and shit. Check
So-
out all the things.
Yeah, go check them out. For
And
those
May
of you watching on YouTube, I will be posting a link down in the description. And
Shut the fuck up.
real quick, go ahead, Kristy, you were saying
May 19th.
what's happening May 19th?
Our EP WrestleVania is coming out. It's songs all about wrestling.
There you go. So make sure to go check. There you go. Make sure to go check out Labadie House and the links that I will post in the YouTube description down below. For those of you watching on Twitch, if you haven't already, hit that follow button. It's free. If you feel up to it, hit the subscribe button. Help support the channel. It'll ultimately help me eventually get to the point where I can add more to this and make it more professional and hopefully get some lessons on how to be more professional during a podcast.
That's not happening.
Yeah,
Nope.
well, and for those of you watching on YouTube,
Shut the fuck up,
Yeah, you bastards.
sons of bitches.
make sure to hit that subscribe button. That is free.
yeah.
Make sure to hit the like button and put a comment down below of your favorite part of this whole segment. If you have some cover band names you think would be funny, make sure to put them down there, or even tips of your own. Again, make sure to check out the description. I'll have links there for Kristy's band Labadie House, as well as her Twitch, so you can go check them out musically and see her live streams on Mondays here on Twitch. Thank you all so much, and we will see you guys next week. Bye.
You better fucking do it, or I might be your next dad.
I'm sorry.